when that happens. Can you get to the double and then the rotation? The rotation is the key.
Booker, underrated defender. Getting a contest on Doncic, but it doesn't matter. He drops it in from 20 feet. As a team, they've scored 29. Luka for three. His first triple of the game. That's 91 points for Booker in 2.5 games playing alongside Kevin Durant. Here's Doncic keeping it and high off the window and home.
Well, sometimes everything is by design, Dave, as you know. They're going to double, and then they're going to be weak in one rotation.
Doncic, they're going to call an offensive foul.
Just his movements, his handles. So, Dave, the respect for Kyrie's game is high on the court today.
There's a lot of guys we'd pay to see playing in this game as Doncic is fouled by Booker. Count the basket. 9 of 12 shooting for Durant. He's got the last 8 points for the Suns. Doncic off the wrong foot. Hung and put it home.
How about the Euro stuff? And they're saying, let Paul shoot the shot. The clock was down. He had to take it. He made it. He got bumped.
Count the basket. Doncic fouled by Booker. And a chance to tie the game. Should be a terrific finish. Dave Pasch, Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, and Cassidy Hubbard here in Big D. Doncic into the paint, goes up, puts it in off the window. Dallas by 2, 32 for Luka. Here's Durant, Josh Green, good defender on him. Booker spotting up for three, hits it. Devin Booker in year 8, first team All-NBA last year. Ayton getting the easy rebound. Booker spinning, goes reverse and banks it in. What a move by Book. Here's Booker up the floor, driving, and Bullock soaring to the basket. Fresh legs for Booker after missing 25 games with a groin injury. He's been back the last few weeks. Dallas 7 of 9 shooting from the quarter. Another steal by Okogie. He intercepted the pass by Irving. Booker in transition, gets it off the window. Devin Booker with 9.
Grimacing as he's going up and down the floor.
Moving a lot more slowly. Booker, as he's falling down, cans it. And Ayton gets his 9th rebound of this first half.
Great save, though. Great save to keep the action going.
Booker penetrates, tough angle again, and it drops. Devin Booker now heating up. He's got 13. He's got 18 points on 5 threes off the bench. Here's Booker again from mid-range. He's a master from 15 feet. That's why Durant told Okogie to get out of there and got it to him.
Right.
Shot clock at 3 on the step back. Booker connects again. He scored the last 10 for the Suns. Doncic wide open, but short on the 3.
Here, look out, 2-on-1 here.
Booker driving, goes at Irving, and puts it in. Boy, a lot of contact, too. I'm shocked that wasn't a foul. Now gets it back from Durant. And can't bank it in. Okogie couldn't control it. Booker with the loose ball, puts it up, and scores.
Give Okogie a lot of credit.
Doncic pushing tempo, lost the ball. Turned it over. Booker down court. Gets the layup and the foul. Booker with a very smart play. 10-second difference between the game and shot clocks here at the end of the third, with Dallas back up 1 on the Doncic free throws. But Booker from mid-range, now 30 points on the day. Dallas bench has 44 points in this game. Booker went strong at Bullock to clear some space. 32 now.
You got to get to that point. But now, give Dallas, they keep rotating and taking away the direct pass.
Booker with the offensive rebound and the stick back. 34 points now for Booker. You're right, Hubie. Probably 18 or 20 of the threes have come from that left wing or corner. Phoenix looking to retake the lead here in transition after the Dallas turnover. Booker gets deep. Layup is good. Booker's got 36.
Because they're unselfish, the two of them in the backcourt. They'll give it up to you.
Here's Irving from deep. Hits a 3.
Remember what I said about this guy. Yeah, as you're watching now, remember now, you got to pay attention to Booker.
Irving got past him that time. And that's the second basket for Kyrie.
Because he can come in and relieve Paul and give you quality time.
Right, you can now play Chris Paul the first 8 minutes of the game, and then the last 8 minutes of the half as Irving scores. Kyrie Irving, by the way, 9 points, 3 of 7 shooting, driving on his former teammate, scoring, and Durant commits the foul. What a gorgeous play by Kyrie Irving. Dallas's lead down to 3. Been a tight game throughout. Irving weaving through traffic, again falling back. This one's good.
That's what you love about him. Look, he's only 6'1", 6'2". Less minutes, less shots, whatever that might be. Now, so every single player is different. They were going to react differently, and they're going to react differently from the coaching style.
Death taxes and Luka talking to the officials. Here's Kyrie Irving. Good for three.
And let him elevate.
Durant now with 24 points. Next up on the all-time scoring list, Hakeem Olajuwon at number 12. Got a ways to go, about 180 points.
See, there's the fade.
Irving, man, has really got it going now.
They're 14 made threes. They're 28 for 30 on the foul line. Oh,
Irving with a three. Kyrie Irving, 25 points.
I like the matchup here. They've had Booker on Irving here now. There's quickness.
Irving high, up and in. Through the net, beautiful shot. Irving's got 30 now.
Impressive.
He averaged 27 per game in 40 games with Brooklyn. Of course, was suspended for 8 games. Durant banks it in on his first shot attempt of the day.
He's only forced up one shot so far.
Durant trying to take Bullock, spins, goes up and puts it in over Powell. Phoenix is 11 of 14 shooting early on. Get Durant here on Ntilikina with 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Booker driving. Durant is open. Pulls the trigger. Drills the three. 10 first quarter points on 4 of 4 shooting for Durant. And that's the end of the first quarter. And then Campaign can get those other minutes in between. Durant pulls up and hits again. He's 5 for 5 from the floor.
Anytime there's offensive movement.
Irving misses. 3 for 6 for Kyrie. 7 points, 3 assists for Irving in his 9th game as a Maverick. Durant got another one, a three. He's 6 for 6, 2 of 2 from behind the arc, 16 points.
That's the key.
Kyrie Irving has 11 points in the second half. Nice. Kevin Durant banking it in. He's up to 22 points now.
Well, when you want to look at Oscar, just look at what he did in his first 5 years. Just total it up. 30, 10, and 10.
Kyrie Irving didn't play in one of those games. Luka didn't play in 2 of those. So when they both play, they're just 2 and 4. But they have the lead tonight. Durant flies to the rim and smashes it. That's his 26th point.
A stat that may be surprised you. Doncic is 14 for 16 on the foul line.
And now Durant with 30.
He was waiting for the daylight to open up. And then when he caught that defensive player on his back, he was up and in.
Durant. A three! Swishes home. He's got 33 points. Wainwright with 8 to shoot. Back to KD with 6. Durant driving on Hardaway. Pull-up jumper. Durant got it! And Phoenix has a 2-point lead. 35 for Durant.
Beverly drives it into the defense. Kicks to Levine. The fake on Hield. The fake on Halliburton. And a three.
Bang, bang, bang. He gave you a double fake that time.
Brooklyn had one against Boston. The Lakers had one against Dallas this week. Here's Levine. Tough turnaround over Halliburton.
I'll tell you what, Zach's on a different level.
Heck, this is a starting lineup that the Bulls have used this year. Levine, Vucevic, White, Williams, and Dosunmu. Nice shot, man. Zach Levine, and he's put up some nice field goal attempts in this first quarter. Almost like non-contact. He just slipped. He's moving around okay, though, I think. It's Zach Levine trying to answer.
Give me the hot sauce, Zach Levine.
Lead back up to 9 for the Pacers. Levine, the turner on him. He steps back for a three.
Oh, he's on fire.
His first points of the second quarter, and Zach Levine's got 18 in the first half. Here's Levine, working on Nembhard. Tough step back, Zach Levine.
Oh, let me step back and kiss myself. He shot that like he was Allen Houston. Whew.
Zach Levine, what a nice little eye fake. Looking into the corner.
But that trade has worked out for both teams.
Zach Levine on the drive to the cup. His first points of the second half. Bulls can go 2 for 1 at the end of this third quarter. Levine drives it all the way.
Oh, what the heck? Miss Jackson front. Woo! Oh, Russo's wide open.
And Halliburton timed it well. Levine fading. Jumper is good. Levine. Pull up for a three. That puts the Bulls back in front. 33 for Levine. Bulls down by 1. 3:45 to go against Indiana, the winner, with a lot of momentum and a key win. Zach Levine hits a three.
Give me the hot sauce.
Double on DeMar. Rotate to Beverly. Kick to Levine. Zach Levine for the lead. Yes!
Zach Levine showing you clutch.
That's key to me, anybody facing this Warrior team. How disciplined will you be defending to knock down shooters on the perimeter?
Anthony Davis, nice move across the lane. Saw Kuminga mouth, I did not touch him, but he's got 2 quick fouls in his first minute. Davis being very aggressive, turns, shoots, and scores. Got 5 early points.
Much more comfortable than in his younger days of putting the ball on the deck and creating offense for himself off the dribble.
Davis, jump shot is good with a foul. Brown misses that one. Kept alive by Vanderbilt. Picked up by Davis. Curry got leveled there. Inside pass to Vanderbilt. Feeds Brown. Bank shot no good, but Davis can clean it up. 10 early points for Davis. Rui Hachimura in for the first time. One of the in-season additions, Troy Davis. Now 5 of 7 from the field to start.
But still with a chance of making the playoffs. Ham said players agreed with his assessment of that game and were nodding their heads when he was calling them out in the locker room. Ham said he just needs these guys to understand what's in front of them every day.
And you got to identify those guys and keep them and get rid of the ones that don't play with anything, because they'll cost you your job in the season. You are a brand. You have changed the life of not only you, but everybody around you. Now take responsibility and grow from this, being a better pro, and most importantly, a better man.
Oh, nice entry pass. Davis able to back it home. Huge height advantage against Anthony Lamb. Could be, right? Yeah, absolutely. Alley-oop inside Vanderbilt. I think I've watched the Equalizer movies as much as any movie. Davis knocks down the 3. 12 points here in the fourth quarter. We've only played just a little over 4 minutes. Brown to Davis. Davis in the paint. Scores again. 29 for Davis. Meanwhile, the Lakers trying to win here at home in this important 5-game homestand. Davis jumper. That's good. Anthony Davis, 31 points. Until the final minutes. So it can take some time off if you have that lead. Call it walking the dog. Schroeder into Davis. Flips it up and in. Anthony Davis, 35 points. Davis 4 to shoot. Guarded by Draymond Green. Makes the drive. Gets inside. It's good. Anthony Davis, another big bucket.
Bridges. Fade away. And the first basket of the game brought to you by Hyundai.
But for the Nets to just continue to build on what we saw in Boston.
Bridges foul line pull-up is good, and Bridges with the first 4 points of the game.
You see it there, Rozier exploiting the mismatch with Brooklyn by using that size.
10 to shoot. Bridges, 3 on the way, is good for Mikal Bridges. Shakes it off and knocks it down. Or as you said, get out in transition. Over the last 5 games, the Nets lead the league in pace. Bridges. Pull-up is good for Mikal Bridges. Dinwiddie talked to him after the game in Boston, said they went elephant hunting in the second half offensively. Just looking for the guy they could pick on. A little big game hunting. And Bridges having a big game. Spencer elephant. Here missed the runner, wanted a foul, didn't get it. Finney Smith. Dinwiddie. Back door. And there's the lay-in.
That's kind of when I became a little bit of a Hornets fan.
Was he an original Hornet? I don't know if he was an original.
He was drafted by the Hornets.
He was, yeah. Here's Bridges. The pull-up. And Mikal Bridges can't miss. Mikal. Oh, the pull-up. It's good. Such control from Mikal Bridges. Timeout, Charlotte. 17 to the quarter. Make it 19. A career high for points in a quarter from Mikal Bridges. Just 2 for 13 from the floor is Terry Rozier. Bridges. A drive-by to the rim and the first points of the third quarter for the Nets. Bridges. The step back. And hits. Mikal Bridges with 28. Timeout, Charlotte. Nets holding the Hornets to 30% shooting, and Bridges on a blow-by again. And a scoop reverse.
Coach has been barking orders to him from the sideline all throughout the game. ideally, that's not how a coach would want to have to spend the time. And you got that dude as well, going down the lane, who can also help guide Cam along the way.
Dame off the screen, ignites, coming off clean to lay it up and in. And Wagner didn't have a chance. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Dame is back in, comes off the screen, barrels into the paint and laid it in. There's gold at the rack for Lillard tonight. Slapping it away and saving it for the Blazers. Dame gets into a 3 off the screen, swish. Counter-attacking quickly. Dame comes off a Eubank screen. Again gets into the second layer of defenders and flutters one up and in over Banchero. And he's 3 of 5 from 3. Franz Wagner scored 15 in the fourth quarter of the last meeting of the year between the two clubs, when Orlando beat the Blazers. Damian Lillard drills a 3. Contact made on the shot. Thybulle does a great job to deflect it outside where Sharp can go get it. Blazers reset, leading by 1. Dame, look at that cut between 2 guys to lay it up and in, and he got smacked 83-80.
Close gets underneath.
Again, he jumps out on top, but he got clipped. And then Dame is open for 3. A clean look to Lillard.
Oh, was available.
Now Banchero was back there playing center field. Dame gets to the center of the court and drills a triple. He had other designs, didn't he? Redirected the rebound, corralled by Lillard. He drives by Franz Wagner, who did not seal him. Score the bucket. He's fouled. And here comes Lillard.
15 of 37. They're not a real good three-point shooting team. There's a miss there. They're first of the game. Jalen Green will streak the other way. He'll attack 3 defenders, and he will score. Green will come off that pick. Circle through the lane and drove right. Switch to the left.
Johnson's really trying to get that tip, man.
He was coiling up.
He was.
He was coiling up to try to out-jump the taller Şengün. Green explodes to the rim again. All right, thank you, Jonathan and Vanessa. Dude's got some great pipes. That's impressive stuff right there.
He does, Craig. He does.
Did a great job. Mel Ellen as well, who, again, interviewed Stephen Silas before the ball game and been shown the ropes throughout the course of the evening by Vanessa down there, and they're having the time of their lives. Their families are here with them. Şengün has played very well against the Spurs this year, but again, yeah, Vassell ended up losing it out of bounds, and then the Rockets caught a break, and they made the most of it. Spurs will push. And then Brandon had it stuffed. And then the touchdown pass to Green, and he dunks it down. Oh, he's never saw him. Never saw him.
Pick his head up.
Green. Step back baseline 2.
When you
22 for Jalen Green.
Just kind of working through that toe injury, and Kevin's a tough kid, man. If he had his way, he probably would have been out on the floor a long time ago, but it was good to see him.
3-point attempts as Mahmoud Kelishvili works baseline, nothing doing there. Şengün to Martin. Back to Green, catch and release 3.
That's fun basketball, man.
First possession of the game. Thank you for being with us. The Thunder took down the Jazz a couple of days ago. A little behind the back pass from Giddey. There's SGA. First shot, wasted no time. Beats the buzzer. Got it up over Clarkson. And just one foul called. SGA. Boy, just totally detached from Clarkson. Took him right out of the picture. Horton Tucker leaned into that one. Giddey another rebound. Shea open, pulls the trigger, and knocks down the 3.
Of sending him to his teammates because that's a nice block at time by Shea. That's why that 6'11" wingspan is to his advantage.
And he's going to take it all the way to the other end. Sidestepping the defense. Actually inserted into the game. Shea already with 11. Ball fake. As the defense went right by him, and Shea then shows the touch with a bank. Jazz get a rare transition opportunity. It's Kessler finishing it off. So he's got a couple of made baskets. Shea missed the first one, sticks with it, and the second one goes in. And it was Phoenix ultimately taking down Dallas. Game-winning shot from Kevin Durant. Dallas could not answer from Luka Doncic, and SGA right out of the timeout pushed the lead for the Thunder.
In both quarters from the field.
Oh, Shea read the play perfectly. Jumps the passing lane. Horton Tucker, easy call. That's going to be A foul plus the bucket for SGA. As Isaiah Joe returns to action. I don't know if that pass was intended for Dort or SGA. Either way, it works out. Also trying to defend SGA on this end, but SGA already 32 points in the game. Now the switch on to Clarkson. Veers right, pulls up, and SGA sticks to mid-range.
Good job of recovering from that because they got those 27 fast break points, 32 points off turnovers, and they were knocking down a lot of those. 17.
All the while playing great defense as well. As J-Dub runs into traffic, tough shot. He was falling out of bounds on the baseline and still put it in.
At that size.
And how about J-Dub once again twirls around inside, got his own miss, and then powers it down. Utah just has not been able to put any kind of pressure because the Thunder have just played so well against this Utah team. As Jalen Williams from the outside cans the three. And so Dort, the defender, all over Clarkson. Had nowhere to go with that ball, turns it over. Giddey fires across court, catch fire three. Jalen Williams knocks it down. Floor with the shot clock winding down, one of the biggest plays of the game so far.
Absolutely. And you can go back to that play. That's a nice little move that time by J-Dub. My goodness.
Second-year player out of Maryland. And how about Ousmane Dieng getting that big arm out there to disrupt the pass. Leads to this run out, and J-Dub in transition lays it up and in.
He was able to get that offensive rebound and get fouled.
And now Jalen Williams goes to work on the offensive end, a little crossover. Another 20-point game for him in 5 out of the last 6 games. With those 22 points. Looking for more, and he's got more. Jalen Williams from the outside. Offensive players, so many different offensive players. How do you prepare for them? And he says he watches a ton of film. And what you got to think here, one more bucket from Oklahoma City might seal this one. Giddey on the lob, and Jalen Williams inside. Just a marvelous, marvelous performance. And he's got 3 more, make it 32.
Barrett already with 7. Here's Randall on a 3. He got it. No Jalen Brunson tonight for the Knicks, who was not an all-star but has certainly had an all-star season. Randall knocks down the jumper. Randall, grab dribbling down, fading away, and hitting Julius Randle with 7 points in the first. Here's Randall. Step back 3 is good. Here's Brown. Knocked away hard and quickly there. Here's Randall, deep seal, and the finish through the contact. Randall backing down. Horford came with the help. 5 to shoot. Randall into the paint, across his body, able to float it in. Here's Quickly, starting in place of Brunson. The Knicks star point guard is out tonight with foot soreness. Day-to-day, Randall hits the 3 since the 15-16 season. That'll end a full day of basketball on ABC and ESPN. Randall finishes. There has to be humility across the board, understanding that different games are going to present different matchups. And Williams really seemed to handle it well as Randall, the patience and the finish. 4 seconds left in it. Randall, guarded by White in the corner. You bet! On a difficult corner 3, Julius Randall. Shot clock at 6. Randall sidestepping 3. You bet! Julius Randall makes it a 7-point Knicks lead. Fling ahead. Smart. In and out, and the tip is good from Tatum. Himself accountable for that being better tonight as Smart comes up with the steal. Here's Grant Williams lobbing it to Tatum for the flush. Has the most points out of spot-ups in the NBA this season. Knicks a very heavy ISO team as Tatum gets one to fall from 3. And this sort of placed everybody where they needed to be. Tatum, you bet! Jason Tatum with 16 in this opening quarter. Another huge performance from Anthony Davis. Brown gives it up. Tatum fires and hits. Tatum's third 3 of the half.
Is that he's not a texter, he's a FaceTimer. So I can't have a conversation over text with him. I have to literally FaceTime him. As Jason Tatum gets going early here in the third with the 3. I mean, you could have arguably called a 3-second offensive 3-second call there, and then the ability to finish through contact.
Tatum knocks it down for 3. No. Felt enough conviction to call it the block.
Referees, they track their double whistles. One whistle should be blown.
Tatum finishes plus the foul. That'll end a 13-0 Knicks run. Third lowest opponent field goal percentage as the closest defender in the NBA. Jaren Jackson Jr. and Draymond Green, the only players who are better. We've seen him be disruptive and do it all. The offensive end is Tatum. Horford and Tatum there. Tatum will hold on to his 8th rebound. Tatum. Oh, what a wiggle. Tatum! Tatum swivels, dashes, and flushes. 50 seconds to go in the second overtime. Tatum gets around Robinson and lays it in. Back-to-back. Astute decisions from Tatum, who has a 40-burger tonight against the Celtics. As New York wins the tip, riding an 8-game winning streak and controls. Quickly fires away and hits. That is a confident early stroke.
When you're missing him, you can stagger him and Julius Randle on the bench. You lose that stagger when he is out. So now this bench unit is quickly.
Yeah.
If he keeps playing like that, that's going to answer the question.
Make sure you pick up your guy, do a better job on the ball, and if you have to inch out, inch out.
Thank you very much, Katie, as quickly he hits the step-back jumper. So Randle essentially at the 5 with this group for New York. As quickly just beats Boston down the floor.
And that's really been the difference in this game is the 3-point shooting. That has been the difference right now, 13 of 34. And the Knicks are 6 for 23, 7 for 24 as we speak.
Here's Brown. Oh, what a rejection. Emmanuel quickly leaping over to come up with the block and then finishes on the other end. 27 for Tatum, his 5th 3. Quickly connects. 2-for-1 opportunity here for New York. Quickly zips, takes, hits, plus the foul.
Intellectually high, and he's emotionally intellectually high. You know, that's the thing. As quickly knocks down another 3. That's the thing Joe Mazzulla told us Friday night before the game. Turn the corner, get all the way to the rim.
Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson sauntering to the scorer's table. Quickly finishes, plus the foul. No Williams, Robert Williams, or Brogdon for Boston as quickly floats it in. Emmanuel quickly with 29, and he puts the Knicks back in front. Thought about it, gonna give it up. Quickly turns the corner into the paint, quickly ties it. Emmanuel quickly doing it all. 121 as these teams both start their first double overtime game of the season. Quickly will launch and hit.
But that Emmanuel quickly stunt to Al Horford is what completely disrupted that possession.
Quickly dives inside to the rim. Quickly accelerates, cups, and finishes. Emmanuel quickly in his bag.
Who is it? We'll see.
Anthony Gill is probably going to get a lot of that. Daniel Gafford, Porzingis right now. Bradley Beal triggers the jumper, and he hits. Screen and roll action. Beal, free throw line. Jumper, good.
That's great.
In the Bucks' 16-game winning streak came to an end last night at home against the Philadelphia 76ers. scoring. Beal attacking.
And it's simple. He's getting the shot and the look every time. It's just a matter of he's going to convert it at the rim. They lucked up. I mean, he is definitely a championship.
Once again, Beal getting to the rack, looking for a foul. Final game of this 3-game homestand. We're on a plane tomorrow heading to Detroit for that makeup game against the Pistons on Tuesday. Beal triggers from free throw line. Allen guarding Beal. Beal in the mid-post. Beal with a strong move going off glass.
And I like that. If you ever can get Bradley Beal established.
Plus 20. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, Megan McPeak as Bradley Beal back into the game. Gets the scoring started here in the fourth quarter. Beal with the wherewithal to continue to play, be aggressive. Here he is downhill, step back jumper. Yes! Bradley Beal looking to his family. Here's Beal over Giannis.
I mean, this team is fighting.
Beal being guarded by Lopez. Easy work. And he's fouled. Was just spacing the floor out. Beal cuts into the lane and scores. He's got 29. Beal with a nice screen. Porzingis misses. There's Beal with another offensive rebound.
I mean, it's just contagious.
Beal trying to work on Allen.
Morris shoots and misses, so 3 starters, and Clark really was their 6-man extraordinaire. Nice give and go. Bane, foul line jumper, and the foul. Grizzlies, meanwhile, 3rd game of a 4-game road trip. They won at Houston, lost the other night at Denver. Desmond Bane, 3-pointer's good. No Brandon Clark, tore his Achilles the other night. He is done for the season. That's a heartbreaker for a terrific young player. No Dylan Brooks, suspended because of a technical foul. And Bane flips that in.
That's my one concern with this Grizzlies team, Coach. Even when they're healthy and whole, at times they struggle scoring.
He's got that 4-point range that really makes it a long closeout.
Desmond Bane, again, easily gets to the rim. As Leonard drives, kicks it out, stolen by Jones, throws it ahead to Bane. Here comes Bane inside, layup is good.
And then they let the play go on, and thankfully they did.
Bane fakes, Bane fires, Bane hits a 3-pointer for Desmond Bane, now 17 points. Plumlee, the spin, stripped. Conchar got a hand on it. Kennard to Bane. Bane lines up a 3-pointer, puts it in. What a dominant 3rd quarter here for the Grizzlies. Chance to have a 50-point quarter. Jackson back to Bane. Shot clock turned off. Bane launches a 3-pointer. That's good. Desmond Bane from way downtown. 116 points. With still 10 minutes to go. Desmond Bane, hop step, floater, got it. Bane's got 25. Jones has 25. Jackson with 21. Jones back to Bane. Desmond Bane drives inside. Nobody there. And it's back to a 1-point lead for the Clippers. Bane drives, goes inside. Off balance, banks it home, and a foul. What a difficult shot from Bane. And he cuts it back to 6. Westbrook out to Morris. Robbie, by the way, just his 2nd NBA start. Leonard shoots over Tillman. Well defended, but Leonard drills the 3-pointer. So Westbrook playing his 6th game since being signed as a free agent after the Lakers traded him to Utah, who then waived him. Leonard 2 for 2 to start.
I bought a car from CarMax. Very happy. Very satisfied.
That's your take from the graphic?
No, it just...
Leonard hits a 3. He goes crashing to the floor. Bane now at 14 points. The 3-point game. Westbrook back to Leonard, the left-hander.
And he's picked that apart 2 straight times. And I'm giving Xavier Tillman a lot of credit. Starting center out there trying to chase Kawhi Leonard. As Leonard with a beautiful drive, spin, and finish.
Leonard pulls up. Got it. Timeout, Memphis. Kawhi Leonard with Tillman on him. Step back three-pointer. Got it. Third three-pointer for Leonard. It's a one-point game with 4.5 to play. Bane straight on three. And Leonard the rebound. Clippers with a chance to regain the lead. Leonard drives inside the flush. And the Clippers back on top. Morris, Westbrook, George, Leonard, and Eric Gordon. Leonard comes off the screen. Jump shot. It's good. Kawhi Leonard drills it. He's got 30. Roddy guarding George. Leonard fakes, gets bumped, continues along. Back up top. Paul George winds up and hits a three.
And it's not easy to put all these parts together, particularly with Leonard sitting out as much as he does, to ever find the continuity as George hits a nice turnaround jumper. They have not said it's a suspension either.
Right. They count the basket. Yes, George counted and a foul. Jackson goes right at Zubac. Can't get it to fall. And Zubac the rebound. Quick outlet. George. Nice finish, Paul George.
Incredible basketball coach. If I had a job, I'd hire you today, without a doubt. So it's a good thing. It's a compliment. But as a player of yours, I had a giggle every time I walked past you with that bottom lip poked out and the remote in your hand.
Taylor Jenkins is such a terrific coach. George goes in. Shot won't go. Zubac's tip misses. Gets it again. Back out to George. And George connects on a three. George off the bounce, goes inside. Good ball movement here. Leonard goes past Roddy. Got knocked down. George, corner three. It's good. Westbrook the extra pass. Batum for three. Zubac. George, step back three-pointer. Got it. Paul George again, his fourth three-pointer. He's got 30.
That's tough.
And then the contact came with the elbow.
George gets inside. Shot won't go. Yes, it does. Van pulled his hand back. George on the drive. Gets inside. Kicks it out. Leonard up top. Gordon. Nice fake. Beautiful feet inside. George has 38, and it's an 8-point game. Bane. Alley-oop. Stolen by Leonard. Poor decision that time from Desmond Bane. Here comes George. Pull up. Jump shot. Got it. A 40-point night for Paul George. 7 to shoot for George. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook, crossover, lefty layup, shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. George has it. Back up. It's good.